I wanted to do this live. It looked like they got a new feature where you can invite guests on. So if you guys want to hop on a live, you got some questions for me, anything you want to kind of talk about, um, I'll be more than willing to add you guys. I think that's what that feature is. It says waiting for guests. Um, but I want to talk about. I was just talking to somebody yesterday, and they were telling me why. Um, they feel commercial and residential cleaning is hard to scale. Um, and I disagree. I disagree, right? I've done hundreds of thousands of dollars in cleaning contracts. I've shown people how to, uh, do the exact same thing, you know. Um, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about scaling it. Scaling your commercial or residential cleaning business. Let me see here. Uh, okay. It's my media guy. Um, so yeah, so I want to talk about it. I want to essentially give you guys, I guess, like free coaching to a certain degree, right? I want to talk about scaling your cleaning business, how I feel you can do it with tactical ways, creative ways that you guys can make that happen. Okay, so if you want to join in, I think you guys can join the live with me. I think that's a new feature. I think I have it turned on, so anybody that want to hop on can hop on and chat it up with me here. Um, says waiting for a guest. I don't know. It's like a little box here at the bottom. So, um, but yeah, I want to talk about scaling your residential or cleaning business. Like I said, I was talking to somebody last night. They told me, they said, well, Fabio, uh, I just don't think you can scale a service-based business. And you can. You absolutely can, right? They were telling me how they feel like a product-based business is better uh, to scale than a service-based business. Um, you guys hear me talk about irresistible offers, right? All the time. And that's really what it's going to boil down to on this particular live, right? Most of my videos these days is not about how to start a cleaning business. I think everybody know how to start a cleaning business already, right? Uh, most and even in my coaching, most of the content I'm talking about now is more geared to marketing and scaling up. That's how I know you can scale any service-based business, and especially our business, commercial or residential cleaning. You have to create an offer, an irresistible offer, right? That's just extremely well, and that offer will work with damn near everybody. The only thing that's going to change is the numbers, right? So, in other words, what you're going to charge them, that's the only thing that's going to change. We obviously know a 5,000 square foot building to a 100,000 square foot building, you're going to charge it different. The mechanics are going to be different. What they need done is going to be different. We obviously know house, regular ranch style or bungalow house is going to be different than a mini mansion or a mansion, right? As far as cleaning, right? The area, the demographics, a lot of things goes into, for an example, guys, and I said this in a lot of my older videos. For an example, I charge more in the suburbs than I ever do in the city, right? Homes in the city that we clean, they just don't want to pay what people will be willing to pay in the suburbs, right? The income level is different, right? What they can afford to pay, what they'd be willing to pay is different. Same thing with businesses. In the city of Detroit, the city is already, strapped strapped for cash, right? So if the city can get it for the low, they'll get it for the low, right? Opposed to somebody in the suburban area. For an example, and I tell people this in my coaching, and this is how I make so much money quick. I'm gonna give you guys a little hack. Hopefully, you guys can listen to what I'm saying to take it to the next level in your business. Okay, so people say, well, Fabio, where should I go to find commercial accounts? This is what I do. And I'm gonna tell you guys what I do, and this is how I kind of go after it. Even with my leads, whether you're buying your leads or whether you're getting them off of Google, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Sometimes buying it is better because you get a lot more information depending on who you buy them through. Like you can get the email, you can get a lot of, the fax number, you can get a lot of stuff that's not posted necessarily on Google when you Google churches or when you Google dentist offices, right? You're going to only get the name of the dentist, the address, the phone number, and that's just about it, right? When you buy the leads, depending on who you buy them from, you can get the decision maker. You can buy it from Dun and Bradstreet. You can buy it from Sales Genie. There's a lot of people that you can buy them from. Okay, but let me tell you guys how I go about to do it. Okay, so I like to go after affluent clients, whether be it residential or commercial. So here's a little hack. You type in, I'll use Michigan for an example. You type in the richest counties in Michigan. Okay, the richest counties in Michigan. And on Google, it will rank the counties. It'll tell you what the income medium level is, it'll give you a little intel. You type in the richest counties in Michigan. Now you can do this for Nevada, you can do this for Florida, you can do this for Georgia, you can do this for whoever, right? You type in the richest counties in your state. Okay, it'll populate on Google, right? And then you take the first, let's say, 3 to 5 counties, right? Or maybe you already know what the richest counties are in your area. You take the first 3 to 5 counties, and then you go after every type of business in that county that you want to service. So let's say you want to service chiropractors, dentist offices, and churches, right? I type in the richest counties in Michigan. Now, this is how I go about. People say, well, where do you get these bigger contracts? Where do you, how do you find, how do you, this is how I do it, guys. I'm making it simple for you and it doesn't cost you. Okay. Now, again, you can buy leads in these counties, right? You can buy leads in these counties, but I'm giving you the free hack off of Google. Okay. And this is what I do. So I know it works. Okay. You just have to be able to do it consistently for it to work. It's not going to, if you're going to do it one time and you say, well, I did it one time and it didn't work, so I don't think the shit worked. Again, nothing happens the very first time. The first time you put in a job application, you don't get the job. You got to put in multiple applications and eventually somebody call you, right? Okay, so again, you type in 3 to 5. You look into 3 to 5 counties in whatever the area Google populate, right? Tell you what the richest areas is in your state. Now, if you service that state, I'm sorry, if you service that county, then look at the churches in that county, look at the chiropractors in that county, look at the dentist offices in that county. If these are the type of accounts that you want to go after, okay, if these are the type of accounts that you want to go after, look at those accounts in those specific areas. Now, and I say the richest counties because money is not a thing to them. They'd rather pay you more for top service. This is where the offer come in, and if you can make a sweet offer, they'll bite it every time. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know. I get on the phone. We do in my coaching, we got a lead gen coaching call, right? So that's basically where I call the leads personally. I call your leads personally and I get you booked. I get you, and I'm steady getting people booked. But I give them the sauce. I say, hey, look, go look for these particular accounts in the more well to do or affluent areas. If you stay in the city, again, you're going to struggle in your city. I tell, and I know this. I don't care if it's New York. I don't care whatever it is. People say, well, Fabio, you're right, because I'm getting more callbacks or I'm getting more traction, more walkthroughs through places in those areas that you told me to look into, right? The more affluent areas, the richest areas of New York. right, of Virginia, whatever the case is. But like I say, you have to be willing to do this on a consistent basis. Now, the scale is going to come down to your offer. There's two ways you can do it. I believe personally, my own opinion, it's two ways you could do it. You could bundle a service. Okay, you could bundle a service. So that means you put a lot of services into one package and then you mark the package up and sell that package. You give them more for the money. You give them more for the money. Okay, that's one way. Another way is you can sell your service and then upsell another service that you offer. So instead of bundling that service into one package, you're going to offer them commercial cleaning, residential cleaning, whatever the case is, and it's worked both ways. You're going to offer them residential or commercial cleaning. Okay. Again, you might have a base price that you go after, or however you do it, and then you upsell a different service that you already offer. So let's say uh, we're just going to use commercial, and you do carpet cleaning. Okay, so your company do carpet cleaning. You could bundle that. Like I said, you could bundle it, price it up, and they'll be willing to pay that. So even though you're not doing carpet cleaning every single month, you'll be able to charge that bundle price every single month, and you done marked it up. So you'll get more money up front bundling than you would if you just sold just a regular general cleaning package, right? Or just a cleaning service, quote. But you can still make more on the back end because you could just upsell carpet cleaning, you could upsell window cleaning, you could upsell power washing, you could upsell VCT floor care, you could upsell these services later and sell them individually. Okay, so that's where the scaling is going to come in. So it's two ways. You could bundle it or you can upsell. So as long as you remember that, you could bundle or you can upsell. Okay. So again, guys, like I say, it's not that hard. It's just being consistent. Okay. That's what it's really going to come down to, being consistent. It's not hard to do. Okay. So to recap what I said, anybody that want to jump on, if you want to challenge this, come on, we could talk about it, But like I said, I was talking to somebody yesterday. I knew I was gonna go live today. I said I'm gonna go live and talk about this because there's probably other people that might think like this. So just to recap, go for more affluent clients if you want to make bigger money or you want to make, you want to make bigger profit or have a bigger profit margin. Go after more affluent clients, and that's residential or commercial. Like we do door hangers. I'm not really big on residential, but I do offer that because if I wanted to make a quick 10, 15 grand a week, I know I can do that in residential. No cap. I know I can do that. So we do door hangers, we market towards them. We don't call them like how we do the commercial. Okay, we do more paid advertising, paid ads, because a lot of times we're able to, convert a lot faster doing like paid ads, and they just responding to the ads for inbound. Okay, it's very rare that we just go outbound. But when we do go outbound, we have like what we call door hangers. Okay, so the door hangers, you leave it on a door, right? It's an offer, an irresistible offer that we can put together. You leave it on their door and you go to the next door, right? You just go to the next door. Eventually somebody is going to bite. Okay. But I like when it come down to commercial, I'm sorry, when it come down to residential, especially, I like paid media. Okay. Paid ads. Again, when you're going after commercial, I like to personally, I mean, everybody got their own thing, but I like to go after more affluent clients, right? People that have the money, they have the budget already ready in place, ready to spend. Okay. So, like I say, the best ways I feel like you could do it, and this just worked for me, everybody got their own way, is you go on Google, you type in the richest counties in your state. If the counties populate that you cover is on there, then go after those specific counties. Look for the churches, look for the schools, look for the dentist offices, the chiropractors, look for everybody, right? The warehouses, the plants, industrial buildings. Look for them in the more affluent areas where the money is. Okay. And I guarantee you, if you do that for 30, 60, 90, 120 days straight, and I mean straight, okay? If you say, well, Fabio, I can't do it every single day because I got a job and this, and this, at least give yourself a schedule. Say, okay, I'm gonna do this 3 days out of the week. Or I'm gonna do this. I know Fabio say do this every day, but I can't afford to do this every day. I'm gonna do this every other day. Now, people often ask me about a VA, virtual assistant. I'm not against it, but I do feel like if you're gonna get a VA, try to get somebody that's American based. Okay. I just found it extremely hard to pick up contracts where VAs that's calling on your behalf are from third, you know, other countries. Not to shit on those countries. It's just at hello, when you got somebody from the Philippines or whoever calling on your behalf, you're automatically going to associate them people with scam likely. So the conversion, yeah, you could pay them $2, $3, $4 an hour, but the conversion to me, to me, if you're going to get a virtual assistant, I would prefer you find somebody American to do it. But to me, the conversions, having somebody in the Philippines or somebody in Bangladesh or somebody, it just doesn't convert. Okay. Because again, when the VA call and you hear the accent, you hear, okay, they from the Philippines, or you hear they're from Bangladesh, wherever they from, a lot of times you instantly just hang up, right? They don't even, soon as they say what they're calling for or who they are, you just kind of hang up because they're already associated with scam likely. Okay. So, like I say, guys, uh, I would suggest that you get an American VA if you can, or just somebody that you hire on, that's maybe local to you that you can hire that have the time to do it. A great person would be like a college student or a retired, you know, uh, male or female. They already get a pension or whatever. They're at home, right? They don't mind working from home. Or if you have an office, they can come to your office and work. You just provide them the leads, you provide them the script, and then they make those calls on your behalf. Okay. So again, to set the record straight on VAs, I'm not against that. It's just I do feel like you probably would get a better conversion with an American VA versus somebody from Taiwan or somebody from the Philippines or whomever, right? Okay. So again, like I say, to recap, what you want to do, you want to go after more affluent clients, more affluent customers. Also getting reviews. Okay. Also getting reviews. So what I teach people to do, like in the coaching, when you go and you do the house cleaning or you do your commercial cleaning, try to get reviews from them, whether it's a video review or whether it's a written review. Try to get reviews from them via email, however, Google, Yelp, whatever, a video review, because this will sell your company. When people see other people like what you do or the type of service that you offer, they tend to be more drawn, or they tend to give you a chance based on the reviews that you've collected. Now, even when you get bad reviews, I'm gonna tell you this because sometimes people uh, try to act like they don't get bad reviews. When you get bad reviews, it's not the bad review. Okay, don't try to hurry up and delete the bad review. It's not the bad review, unless somebody just trolling you or spamming you or whatever. Then that's different. But if you get a legitimate bad review, leave it on the post. It's not the bad review. It's what you do with the bad review. Okay, so you turn a bad review into a happy client. How can we make it better? I'm sorry you feel that way. Like if you're going to look up hotels, right? You see, I love this hotel, great customer service, and they might have a 10, 20 different good comments about how magnificent this hotel is. And then they have 5, 6, 7 comments about how terrible the customer service was, the room stink, the room was whatever the case is. And then you see it says respond from owner, right? So they didn't try to get rid of the comment, right? It's not the review, it's what you do with the review. Okay. So even if you get a bad review, correct it. See how you can make it better. Okay. So I'm just kind of giving you guys little things that I feel that can help you guys get to that next level in scaling your cleaning business, residential or commercial. My ways are not always conventional, right? I got an unconventional mind, the way I think. So I do things a little bit different. I have a different approach, but it worked for me. It worked for others that I taught their approach to. And I feel like if you're watching this video, it could work for you as well. The number one thing that I feel cause people to fail in our business is being inconsistent. Like I say, just being inconsistent. Okay. It's no set formula. It's no set formula for this business. Everybody got their own way, their own approach. Okay. You just have to see what approach work better for you. Okay. Another thing I tell people also, and I'll say this, um, if you're gonna try to model your business, like yeah, I know a lot of people might watch this, right? They might just be starting off, so they're doing research. So they watching me, they watching other YouTubers. I feel like you should find one person and study that person. Okay, one person to study that person, because if you try to watch two, three different videos on the same subject matter, right, your brain is going to be fogged up because we all saying somewhat the similar things, but we have a different approach. So you say, okay, this is Fabio approach, this is this person approach, this is that person approach, this is this, right? And every single day, it's a new YouTuber starting up, talking about whatever subject matter you're into. It could be cars, it could be commercial cleaning, it could be sports, it could be whatever, right? Find one person and listen to them. Like me, um, I'm into irresistible offers, marketers, uh, salespeople, and it's one book that I refer back to all the time. It's one YouTuber I watch as it relates to sales. Right now, it's a lot of people that talk about sales, but this one guy, I gel with his personality. Right, so I watch him, and what he says been working for me. I take it a little bit, and I say, boom, I'm gonna use that. Right. So before I offer or I suggest that you guys do something, I have to try it first. Whether it's a book I read, a YouTuber I don't watch, whatever the case. And I'm rarely on YouTube, as you guys see. I don't watch a whole hell of a lot of YouTubes. I'm probably more of a reader than I am on YouTube. But like I say, whether it's a YouTuber or whether it's a book, or whether it's an audible audio book, I like to see if this stuff worked before I suggest somebody else to use it. However, conversely, just because it didn't work for me, don't mean it won't work for you. So, like people in my coach, I say, well, get this book. I tried this. It didn't work for me, but try it out. It might work for you, right? Because I'm one of those type of people. I'm not going to say, well, don't do this because it don't work. Even the approach that I give you guys, in as far as picking up new contracts, that's the way I like to do it. I like to go after the people with the money instead of just randomly, right? So I'm strategic at the people that I go after, whether it's commercial or residential. Okay. I just share that method with you because I feel like that's a quicker way that you can scale, is going after people that have money already allocated, already there, and is willing to spend that money opposed to just blindly just going out looking for people. Okay. So that's what I wanted to share on this live. I wanted somebody to tap in, anybody that might, like I say, got a box that says waiting for a guest. But anybody that might wanted to hop on the live with me or whatever the case is, I would have loved that. But it looks like because this is so impromptu, uh, this is Mother's Day for most people. I don't celebrate holidays, but I can understand. But hopefully this video does help you guys, those that see it. So that's the way I feel that you can scale your commercial or residential cleaning business. You guys have any questions, just throw them at me. If you want to hop on here, I don't know if this box is for you to hop on here, but if you want to hop on here, can definitely do that. If you want more information about my coaching, uh, offering a great deal of it, just email me about that. You don't have to, but if you wanted to, that's fine. Other than that, I do feel like this video can help you guys. Like I say, If you have any questions that I haven't answered here, you can always email them or leave it in the comment section here. I just wanted to get this quick video off real quick because, like I said, I was talking to somebody and they told me yesterday that it's hard to scale a service-based business. Um, they don't understand how you would be able to scale that opposed to maybe a product-based business. And I just explained how you would scale that, right? It comes down to two things that I personally feel: bundling and upselling. Bundling or upselling. So, in other words, you can group a lot of services in one package, mark it up and sell it high, or you can just upsell. So, if you're going to sell your general base cleaning service, then you just go ahead and upsell them other services, right? So, I'm not telling you anything new. This been going on, but a lot of people don't know how to scale. They don't know what they don't know, so they think that they can't scale they service-based business just because they don't know what they don't know. Okay. So that's gonna wrap it up for now, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get out. I'm here at the park. The only person that could ever stop you from starting up your own dreams and making it to the top is you. If you have any questions, you can always email me at mastercleanmachine@gmail.com. Also, you can leave comments in the comment section. Please make sure you like my live, guys. Help with the algorithm so more people can see this fantastic information. Other than that, I'll check you guys out. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out. Now, how do I turn this thing off? Let me see. Let's see here. Oh, how do you turn this thing? Let's see. Okay.